Hi, third grade. So today we are going to talk about clocks in math today. I love teaching about clocks. They're so much fun and they're super helpful because you don't always have a digital clock to tell you what time it is. Sometimes you have to look at this kind, which is called an analog clock. An analog clock. So I'm wondering, first of all, what time does this clock say? Can anybody tell me? It shows 1:30. We know it's 1:30 because the shorthand, which is this hour hand, it's between the 1 and the 2. And then and then the long hand is pointed all the way down to the 6, which means there are 30 minutes between the 12 and the 6. So it's halfway. 1:30. Let me try another one. Boop, 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 boop. Here we go. Okay. So this clock, what time does it show? Can anybody tell me? The little hour hand is in between the 2 and the 3. It's very, very, very close to the 3. And then minute hand is pointing to the 9. Let's count and see how many minutes. We know that since the hour hand is after the 2, that it's 2 something. I don't know what. Let's count. Here we go. Count by 5s. There are 5 minutes in between each one. 5 minutes. Oops, wrong way. This is confusing. There we go. 5 minutes in between each one. So let's count by 5s. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So our time is 2:45. There are 45 minutes between 12 and the 9. 45. 2:45. Let's move it just a little bit farther. If I can. There we go. All right, now look at this one. I moved it just a little bit past the 9, but not quite to the 10. So we know that 9, when it's at the 9, it's 45 minutes. And then each of these little segments is another minute in between. So let's count those. 45, 46, 47, 48. It is 2:48. 2:48. How many 1-minute marks are there on each clock? How many 1-minute marks? Those are these lines that we just talked about. Boop, boop, boop. How many of those the whole way around? There are 60 minute marks around the clock. Does anybody know why? Why are there 60? Because there are 60 minutes in an hour. One whole loopy-loop around this clock is 1 hour, and there are 60 minutes in the 1 hour. Good job. Between 12 and 1, there are 5 1-minute marks. So I counted by 5s all the way around. Yep, we counted by 5s. Oops. Clear. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. There are 60 minute marks around the clock. Now, let's try this. If I keep the minute hand all the way up at the 12, like that, what time does this clock show? The minute hand's all the way up at the 12, and the hour hand is pointed at the 4. And when the minute hand is all the way up at the 12, we say o'clock. So it is 4 o'clock. That's what time it shows. Now, let's try this one. Oops, so sorry. Here we go. What's this one? Still, the minute hand is all the way up at the 12, so we say o'clock. Where's the hour pointing? Right to the 2. 2 o'clock. Very good. Now, just like we talked about before, the minute sections. What time does it show now? Yeah, count by ones all the way until you get over there. 1, 2. 2:02. That's the time. Very good. You can count the minutes by 5s or count them by 1s. But remember, the minute hand is the long one and the hour hand is the short one. Now you get to practice a little bit. All right? Let me know if you need any help.